what I was just gonna say was, like when we go through these trials and tribulations, we just gotta like remember that, the kingdom of heaven is for us. We just gotta keep our mind focused on things above, as Colossians 3:2 say, and just remember that, we got something greater at hand. And like you said, all things are working together for our good. We may not see, what the Most High is doing and when He's doing it. Hold on. Shalom. Shalom. But like I was telling the sister Lily, the kingdom, we just got to remember, like, when we go through the trial and tribulation, that the kingdom of heaven is for us. And, it's already prepared for us. It's already prepared for us. You got to remember that the kingdom of heaven is for us. It's already prepared for us. And we just got to keep our minds on things above, and keep our mind focused on the goal at hand, which is to get the kingdom of heaven. Like the sister brought out, all things are working together for our good. Hold on. We may not see what the Most High is doing, when He's doing it. We may not understand why the Most High is doing what He's doing, which is okay, because we don't have to know everything. But when we go through these trials and tribulations, we just got to know that this is making us better. This is making us better women. This is making us better servants. And the kingdom of heaven is for us. The kingdom of heaven is already prepared for us. There's a precept that says that. I know it's one in Second Ezra's. I'm pretty sure it's somewhere that's not in the Apocrypha, but like the kingdom of heaven is already prepared for us. So when you go through these afflictions, and you go through these different trials and tribulations and hardships in life, in this walk, because this walk is not easy. When you're trying to follow the Most High and His only begotten Son in sincerity, it's not going to be easy, because Satan is going to do everything he can to get you to go back to your old lifestyle. Satan's going to do everything he can to get you to go back into those wicked ways. Satan's going to do everything he can to draw you away from the Most High. Yeah. Just put it on the other row. I think that row was like the freezer. Just put it on the other row, babe. Yes. Man, what headphones they don't. But when we go through these different afflictions, we just gotta remember the kingdom is for us. Nothing we're going through right now can be compared to the glory we're gonna receive in the kingdom. We just gotta remember that the Most High is gonna wipe away all our tears. He's gonna wipe away all our pain. When we got faith that Lord willing, we're gonna get saved out of Jacob's trouble. We got faith that Lord willing, we're doing everything we can to get our name in that book of life. Have faith that Lord willing, we're gonna see the kingdom. And I'm gonna just get these few closing precepts. This is Romans chapter 8 and verse 28. 18. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. So the things we're going through right now can't even be compared to the glory we're going to get in the kingdom. And then verse 28, and we know that all things work together for good to them that love Yahweh, to them who are called according to His purpose. So we may not understand why we're in this season. We may not understand why the Most High is doing what He's doing or what's really going on, but it's really not for us to get. We just got to have faith that we're going to be okay and know that it's working together for our good. It's the best thing for you. And I wanted to get Revelations 21:4, and it reads, and Yahweh shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more pain. So no more death, neither sorrow, nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. So the Most High is gonna wipe away all our tears and our eye, and we're gonna never have to worry about crying no more pain, no more. We're gonna, in the kingdom of heaven, we're gonna have perfect bodies. We're not gonna be in this flesh no more. We're literally gonna be perfect. We're not gonna have to worry about nothing no more. No more fighting demons, no more stressing out, no more worrying about how you're gonna pay this, how you're gonna pay that. That's what we're looking forward to. It's just such a beautiful thing. So when you're going through these afflictions, just remember what's at hand for you. Just remember why you're in this truth, to get the kingdom of heaven, just to know that it's not gonna be easy, but the Most High handpicked you. The Most High chose you. And then I want to get this last precept, 1 Corinthians 2 and verse 9, and it reads, but as it is written, I have not seen, nor ear heard, neither have entered into the heart of man the things which Yahweh hath prepared for them that love Him. So it's you saying something? like we can't even, our mind can't even wrap around the things the Most High has in store for us. Like we can't even wrap our mind around, the kingdom of heaven. It's gonna be so great, and that's the whole point of this walk, trying to get the kingdom of heaven, and that's not gonna be easy. The script say through much tribulation we're gonna enter to the kingdom. So we're gonna have to go through so much before we get to that big great. It's like, think about an athlete. If he's trying to be the best player on the team, he's gonna have to go through so much tryouts, overtime, extra games, he's gonna have to put in extra work to get to that because he really wants it. How much more the kingdom of heaven? Before you get to that very very big next level, you're gonna have to go through a lot to get there. How much more the kingdom of heaven? We're gonna have to go through a lot to get the kingdom of heaven. So in the process of trying to get the kingdom, going through these different afflictions, you just gotta have the faith and remember that nothing is too hard for Yahweh Shema Shah. He's never gonna forsake us. He's not gonna leave us. He's not gonna leave us out to dry. Just having faith in the Lord. Now I wanted to get this real quick. This 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 7. And it reads, casting all your care upon him, for he cares for you. So, we got to just cast all these burdens to Yahweh Shema Shah because we can't do it by ourselves. No matter, the Most High already knows everything you think and everything you say. So you might as well tell him. You might as well pray, humble yourself down and give him all your cares and burdens. So Lord willing, we can just give these things to the Most High so he can give us the strength to endure through it. He can guide us on how to deal with it. But I'm gonna get a few more precepts on just faith and just enduring. That was 1 Peter 5 and 7. There you go. Don't mention it. I'll praise the Most High. Let me get this real quick. This is what be going to mind all the time. This is 2 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 3, and it reads, thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Shah. 2 Timothy 2 and 3. So we got to endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Shah. We got to endure this, because the kingdom of heaven is for us. And then this is 2 Timothy chapter 4 and verse 7 through 8. I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course. I have kept the faith. Henceforth, there's laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, shall give me at that day, and not to me only, but unto all them also that love his appearing. So we're fighting this. Paul said he fought the fight. He finished the course and kept the faith. So we got to be like Paul. We got to fight this fight. We got to, Lord willing, Lord willing. We ain't finished the course yet. We ain't finished the race. We ain't finished nothing yet, but we trying to. And Lord willing, when we finish our fight, when we finish our course, Lord willing, we're gonna be getting crowned, but you ain't getting crowned if if you ain't keeping these commandments and being sincere and calling upon the name of the Lord, and if you're not if you're in the lust of the flesh, basically, it's just gonna be bad. But Lord willing, we trying to get saved out of Jacob's trouble. Lord willing, we trying to get crowned, so that's why we fighting this fight. That's why it's so hard. Why is it so hard? It's so hard because we're trying to get the kingdom. If it was anything else, it wouldn't be so hard, but we're trying to get the kingdom. So it's very hard. It's very, very hard. But in the midst of that, you just got to keep the faith and just know that the Lord is not going to forsake you, because you can't name a time when the Lord has forsaken you. Even in the world, we might have thought the Lord wasn't right there, but he was, or we wouldn't have been in this truth. The Lord was right there, guiding us into this. Right there, guiding us into this truth. When we're going through affliction, the Most High is closer than ever. Yeah, can you put it down, please? Can you put it down, please?
Wow.
Oh my gosh. You are reading. This is Matthew chapter 6 and 27, and it reads, which of you by taking thought can add 1 cubit unto his stature? So that's basically saying, what is your worrying going to profit you? Skip down to verse 30. Wherefore, if Yahweh so clothe the grass of the field, which today is, and tomorrow is cast into the oven, shall he not much more clothe you, or you have little faith? Therefore, take no thought, saying, what shall we eat, or what shall we drink, or wherewith shall we be clothed? For after all these things do the Gentiles seek, for your heavenly Father knoweth that ye have need of all these things. But seek ye first the kingdom of Yahweh and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. Take therefore no thought for the morrow shall take thought for the things of itself. Sufficient unto the day is the evil thereof. So it's like, don't worry about how I'm gonna pay this, how I'm gonna pay that, how I'm gonna get through this, how this gonna work out. Just trust in Yahweh Shema. That's all you gotta do. The Lord makes sure the animals get fed. The Lord makes sure they got food. An animal ain't never starving, unless it just got some terrible owners. But animals, they get fed. If the Lord feeding the animals that have no knowledge of the commandments, how much more the Lord gonna feed you spiritually and physically? How much more the Lord gonna look out for you? So you don't gotta worry about how you're gonna get through this. You're gonna get through by the power and spirit how about Shema Shah, and just don't take no thought of the evil of tomorrow, because tomorrow has its own troubles. Take it one day at a time. Take it step by step, and it's true, baby steps. And I'm gonna get one last precept. I'm gonna get Sirach 2 and 10. Shoot. I'm gonna close out, Lord willing. This is a book of Sirach, 2 and 10. And it reads, look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? So that's plain, like looking at our foremothers and our forefathers. Every time they called upon the name of the Lord, he never forsook them. When they kept the commandments, he didn't forsake them. Because when they say abide in his fear, just basically when they feared the Lord. How do you fear and love the Lord? Keeping his commandments. And when they kept the commandments and feared the Most High, he never forsook them. But that's why it's a two-way street. You got to make sure you're doing what you got to do. The Most High is not going to forsake you. Our foremothers and our forefathers, when Susanna called upon the name of the Lord, she wasn't forsaken. When Daniel called upon the name of the Lord and he was in the lion's den, he wasn't forsaken. Jeremiah in the dungeon, he wasn't forsaken. Abraham wasn't forsaken. Lot wasn't forsaken. Our foremothers and our forefathers, they were not forsaken. They weren't forsaken. So how much more us? Look at our foremothers and our, that's why these scriptures are here for our learning. Romans 15:4. We look at these scriptures, we gain hope, we gain comfort. We're like, dang, the Most High did that to our forefathers. He came through for our foremothers and our foremothers. How much more us? So you just gotta have faith in all these different trials and tribulations. But I'm gonna get one last precept to close it out. This is 2nd Ezra, and this is one of my favorite precepts now. So what about it? It's 2nd Ezra 7:42. This is gonna be the closing one. He answered me and said, this present life is not the end where much glory doth abide. Therefore have they prayed for the weak. No, this world is gonna end. This present life is not where the glory is. This is not our rest. This is not our rest. This is not our kingdom. This place is hell. Our people are really going through it. We're really going through it. This ain't where the glory at. The true glory is the kingdom of heaven. And that's what we're trying to get. And the only way we can get that is through much tribulation, is through much affliction. So through these tribulations, you just got to remember that the Lord saw you fit to go through it. This is what's required to get the kingdom. The Lord handpicked you to go through it. The Lord chose you. The most, Yahweh Shah said in John 15 and 16, you have not chosen me, but I have chosen you. Well, let me get it real quick. That's why. Where's the book of John? All right. This is the book of John, chapter 15 and 16. And it reads, ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you and ordained you that ye should go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit should remain, that whatsoever ye shall ask of the Father in my name, he may give it you. So we were chosen. The Most High Yahweh Shema Shah chose us. So when we're going through these different afflictions, we just got to remember that we were chosen to go through these things. And the Most High is not gonna forsake us. This is what's needed for us to be better servants. This is what's needed for us to get the kingdom. But the kingdom of heaven is at hand. This is not where the glory is. The kingdom of heaven is for us. It's at hand. We got to continue to endure and know that we have something greater at hand for us. Because this ain't the glory. We're trying to get the real glory, which is the kingdom of heaven. And that's not going to be easy to get. Any artist trying to get the best artist, any basketball player trying to be the best player, any actor trying to be the best actor, it's not an easy road for them. How much more us? So Lord, we'll just keep enduring and having faith in the Lord. Lily dropped some gems in the chat. Luke 14:28, for which of you intending to build a tower, sitteth not down first and count the cost, whether he have sufficient to finish it. So, we got to count the cost in this thing. This truth is not easy. We got to truly count the cost and be realistic and know, like, we're going to catch hell in this thing, but it's all going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it because catching this hell is, Lord willing, what's, going to get us the kingdom, Lord willing, enduring for Yahweh Shema Shah. Going through the same thing Christ went through, drinking of his cup. 1 Peter 4:12, beloved, thinking not strange concerning the fiery trial which to try you as though some strange thing happened unto you, but rejoice inasmuch as you are partakers of Yahweh Shah's suffering, that when his glory shall be revealed, you may be glad also with exceeding joy. Then Luke 9:62, and Yahweh Shah said unto him, no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of Yahweh. So, once you come into the truth, there's no looking back into the world. Satan will do everything he can to pull you back, but you just got to continue to press toward the mark, Something greater at hand is for us. We can't think it's strange when we go through these afflictions. What is that? 12-13. And Luke 14:28. And then let me get this real quick. This not our rest, KJV. It's the book of Micah, chapter 2:10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with a sword of destruction. So America is polluted. It's wicked. It's nasty. It's all types of manner and wickedness and folly going on. They push everything in the Bible. Everything in the Bible, they don't push it. They push everything opposite of the Bible. This place is wicked. This is not our rest. This is not our home. This is not our kingdom. This is not where our glory is. The glory is the kingdom of heaven. Again, it's not going to be easy to get. I know I keep saying it, but it's not an easy walk. But the Most High chose you. The Most High chose you to endure through it. The Most High chose you to fight for the kingdom. He chose you to go through your lot, your specific lot, not in your lot. Everybody's lot is different. So it's just like, just having faith in Yahweh Shema Shah, no matter what you go through, that Lord willing, the Most High is going to give you the strength to go through it, to endure through it. So Lord willing, this is Lord willing, somebody needed this call, because I needed it, especially with the season I'm in right now in my life. But just all praise to the Most High for dealing with us, and Lord willing, we can just be content. Lord willing, we can just be content and just trust in the Most High, and just know that we have greater things ahead for us. We got the kingdom of heaven ahead for us. It's gonna be like streets of gold, as Revelation says, streets of gold. We ain't gonna have to worry about pain no more, physical pain, spiritual pain. It's gonna be perfect. But that's not where we're at right now, but we're trying to get there. So that's why we're enduring, and we can't get the kingdom without affliction. So during these afflictions, just trust in the Most High and just meditate upon, has he ever forsaken you? Has the Most High ever left you out to dry? We serve a great living God. Well, we just got to trust in the Most High and just know that the Most High is controlling everything. The Most High is the driver, we the passengers. The Most High pressed the brakes, he pressed the gas, and we on the Most High time. So Lord, we just wait on the Most High and just trust in the Lord, But I love y'all, and Lord, y'all keep enduring. If y'all need anything, reach out. And, may the Most High continue to deal with y'all, bless y'all, and keep y'all. Call like how about Shema Shah.
Hi, Shalom.
Shalom, lovelies. I love y'all so much. Hit me if you ever need me.
Love y'all. Shalom.
Wait, before y'all leave, if y'all want to drop your Instagram for Danielle.
Almost definitely. Dang, what is my Instagram?
Mine is at Iberia. Hold on.
I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna stop this recording because hold on.